And we're going to start off with the Detroit Pistons as they absolutely blow out the New York Knicks 121-90 last night. And I think this was a matchup that this Pistons team was looking forward to for months, really since the end of last season. Of course, a very close first-round matchup between these two teams went down to 6 games. Jalen Brunson, of course, nail in the coffin shot to end that series. And the Pistons, of course, coming out with fire on the season, being the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. The Knicks got off to a little bit of a slow start, but they've been starting to win some games lately. And it was a little bit of a worry going into this game. Pistons without 2 starters. Jalen Duren out for approximately a week. He's going to be reevaluated in a week with a right ankle sprain. And, of course, Tobias Harris missing the last couple of games with a hip sprain. But, I mean, you would have thought those guys would have played with how the Pistons played last night. Cade freaking Cunningham, smooth operator. This guy's new nickname, it seems like, for this season. I mean, he put on a show. 29 points, 3 rebounds, 13 assists, 11 of 17 shooting, 3 of 4 from deep, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. This guy's just incredible. And I think that's a performance that should, maybe see Cade Cunningham start to enter the MVP conversation. And that's been my thing with Cade Cunningham all season, is he's been playing very well, but he needs to get his efficiency up, his shooting efficiency up a lot higher. And, I mean, last night is an example of what this guy is capable of when he has an efficient scoring night. I mean, this guy's an animal. And I think, honestly, the play of the game for me, for Cade Cunningham, was not anything he did on the offensive side of the ball. Actually, it was the defensive side of the ball. He finished with 1 steal, 2 blocks. There's a time where the Pistons turn the ball over, and Cade Cunningham gets caught back in a 2-on-1, and especially the NBA these days, with the overall lack of defense. I mean, that's usually an automatic score, a 2-on-1 fast break. Cade Cunningham getting the block, being the lone defender back. I mean, that's tough. Incredible stuff. Guys stepping up. And I think specifically the bench contributions by this Pistons team as well. Lots of guys stepping up. I mean, of course, Jaden Ivey. He's been playing very well off the bench since coming back from injury. 16 points in just 22 minutes, 6 of 10 shooting. Dennis Jenkins, he's really becoming a nice role player for this team. Came out of nowhere earlier this year, had a couple of big performances, especially when the Pistons were dealing with injuries. This guy is now finding himself as a mainstay in the rotation. 12 points, 4 assists, 5 of 10 shooting. How about Devontae Green? 17 points in 29 minutes. 6 of 9 shooting for him. And that's kind of the key. Efficient shooting, efficient scoring. Several different guys in the entire team as well. 55% shooting for the night. 52 from 3. I mean, that's elite. And that's crazy. Meanwhile, the Knicks just 42% from the floor. 43% from 3, which from 3, that's a very high percentage. But the Pistons otherwise just dominating. 53-38 edge on the glass. 52-34 edge points in the paint. 18-11 second chance points. 21-12 fast break points. And 33-10 points off of turnovers. Pistons leading by as many as 33 in this game. And, of course, for the Knicks, it was pretty much just Jalen Brunson and then not really anybody else. 25 points, 3 rebounds, although this is a big key. 6 turnovers, 0 assists. So you force Jalen Brunson into being a scorer. You take away his playmaking abilities. And, I mean, it's kind of crazy. Karl Anthony Towns was like a complete non-factor in this one. 6 points, 1 of 4 shooting, 1 rebound, 1 assist. He also had 6 turnovers as well. Just some of these other guys. Mikal Bridges, just 10 points, 4 of 10 shooting. 2 points, although 10 rebounds for Mitchell Robinson. Did get 17 points off the bench for Miles McBride, who that is the one I believe that's who Cade Cunningham blocked on that 2-on-1 fast break that he was defending. But yeah, the Pistons in this one, I thought they came out with a lot of energy, went on a little bit of a run, went up big kind of early. The Knicks kind of settled down. It was, again, pretty much single-handedly Jalen Brunson kind of willed them back into the game. And then it was kind of close until close to halftime. The Pistons went on a run going into the half, and then third quarter just kind of blew the doors open. And it was just a rout from there. Very impressive stuff for this Pistons team as they get that big win. Again, you could tell this is a game that was circled on their calendars for quite some time. They wanted to get back at this Knicks team for eliminating them in the playoffs a season ago. And they showed up, and I don't think the Knicks were really ready last night, especially considering the Pistons down not only 2 starters, but one of them, the second best player on the team. But the Pistons, and we've seen this in the past, this Pistons team just has that knack, that next man up mentality. That, they've been able to play well despite injuries, which, is a luxury in the NBA. Some teams can't necessarily overcome that. Speaking of overcoming injuries, how about my Denver Nuggets last night? Down all 5 starters, including 2 key bench players, able to take down the Philadelphia 76ers, who were basically healthy in overtime. But that's like a one-off thing. The Nuggets dealing with a bunch of injuries right now. I would expect to see them lose a bunch of games probably the next month before Nikola Jokic comes back. But the Pistons, again, with injuries that they've suffered throughout the season, even times without Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren missing a stretch, Tobias Harris has been kind of in and out of the lineup. Doesn't matter. They still find ways to win. And I think that's just behind, some of the key guys on this team, just a very well-built roster. And on top of that, great coaching, I believe, from J.B. Bickerstaff. What a upgrade for this Pistons team over the absolute expensive disaster that was Monty Williams. So the Pistons, they win their second straight game and third out of their last 4. And they're next in action tomorrow against the Chicago Bulls. And that helps give some breathing room to the Pistons as the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Kind of surprisingly, the Celtics have been playing pretty good basketball this season, despite no Jason Tatum for pretty much the whole year. I would expect him to miss the whole season, actually. And then the Knicks, they've actually started to go cold. This is now 4 straight losses for the New York Knicks. Before this one, losing to the Spurs, Hawks, and 76ers. And the Pistons will definitely take it, especially as they try to stay atop the Eastern Conference. I think they will at this point. I don't see any reason why not. Again, the Celtics are a surprise to me. The Raptors as the number 4 seed, that's a little bit of a surprise to me as well. But they're still 5.5 games back. I don't really see them making a jump. Everybody else kind of, the next 4 spots jumbled together within half a game. Sixers, Magic, Heat, and Cavs. Cavs are probably one of the biggest letdowns of the season in the NBA. Probably the biggest letdown of the season in the East. Expected a lot more things from the Cavs this year. And then from there, the rest of the East, the 9 seed onward is just complete, mediocre to outright garbage. So the Pistons, again, big win. This is one that we were all looking forward to for months. And the Pistons definitely didn't disappoint.
If you missed today's installment of On the Docket, podcast it at foxsports1019.com or wherever you get your podcasts. Be sure to tune in live weekdays at noon on Jackson's Fox Sports 101.9 FM.